and poetry readings and all sorts of things, all for free. And people come not to get a grade or to get a degree, but because they're curious, because they want to learn something. They want to challenge themselves. They want to meet new people from different parts of the world. So I'm very excited about today's event, Laptops in the Village, which is, we're going to learn a lot about what went on with Daffodil University students and during the lockdown. And I want to introduce our teacher, our leader for today, who I am very excited that he is doing this with us. Dr. Syed Mizabur Rahman is an associate professor at Daffodil International University in Dhaka, Bangladesh, as many of you know, because many of you are his students, and is head of its Department of General Education and Development. He is also Daffodil University's Director of Student Affairs. And in that role, he has developed a variety of trainings and skills building tools to develop employability possibilities for students. Working with Dr. Sabur Khan, Dr. Rahman has created a course called The Art of Living, which helps young people with basic humanitarian qualities to bring into the way they live their lives. This program, this class, whatever you want to call it, is attended by 22,000 students each semester. He holds a PhD in political economy and mass media. In addition to his university work, Dr. Rahman has been conducting trainings and psychosocial support groups for women and children affected by poverty, catastrophic cyclones, and other disasters for the last 20 years. He is also a theater director, which is something he has in common with me. That's my background, and co-founder of the Theater for Education, Research and Education, or the TREE Foundation. Dr. Syed is also an associate of the Eastside Institute, which is one of the two organizations that have created Let's Learn, the Eastside Institute, which is based in New York City, where I am, which is a training center for innovative education and social change, and the Lloyd College, International College, Honors College in the University of North Carolina in Greensboro, are the two groups. Dr. Syed is an associate of the Eastside Institute, a graduate of its international class, and is on the advisory board of Let's Learn. So I'm very honored and excited to turn things over to Dr. Rahman and the two students who are reporting with him on their experience, Rashia Suki and Tamid Chowdonghori. So Dr. Rahman, you can take me off and put yourself on the spotlight.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dan and Omar. And I also can see Jeff and some others also join here, and everybody from Eastside Institute and other parts of the world. Welcome. And I'm really grateful to all of you for helping me to grow, because here is a mixed kind of students from very different parts of the world, and also some researcher and other activists, professors. And I actually don't know who they are, but you told a lot about me, and I'm not actually that much capable to deliver things all the time. But right now I can see 161 people from different parts of the world. It's really amazing to have a class with a very good number of participants here. And I would like to express my thanks to the Eastside Institute, especially, and Let's Learn group to include me here. And I'm growing, continuously growing with Eastside Institute from New York City for last, how many years? It's more than 20 years. We are working together. We are growing. We are developing. Yeah. So thank you very much for creating space, especially students from Bangladesh here who are really keen to develop every day. And that's why this today's discussion about laptop in a village is really helpful for students across the world, because COVID has changes so many things in the world. So I would like to spend only 10 minutes to share some of my experience with COVID and how laptop works in village setup. And then I will welcome two of my students who will be sharing their experience. And definitely we'll open the floor or we'll open or welcome some other participants here to speak about their concern, to actually express their feelings or their plan even. So I think through this class, the institute or Let's Run project will grow much bigger form with all of the participants here. So yes, I can share my screen. I'm keeping you, you know why? Because I feel really very empowered to get you besides me. So it's wonderful to have you besides me. Long time we are not meeting in person, but I'm very
True.
happy to get you here. So that's why it's really empowering for me. Anyway, let's share the screen. I think you can see the screen, and the university is the entrance of the university. And you can see a big canvas of picture students who got laptop. But this laptop, this is a history of laptop. We have started laptop distribution from 2003. And you can see the graph is growing, growing, and growing. And during COVID, I think it's just bigger than any time, because during COVID, we realized young people only can be connected through laptop or electronic devices. And it happens very faster world, like people who have money to buy a laptop, but it was really difficult for Bangladesh, and especially people who are living with very limited income. But fortunately, we have started actually laptop, one student, one laptop project. I mean, from 2003. So the history of laptop distribution among students helped during COVID situation, Daffodil International University in very rigorously. And that's why it is here in this position, the statistical analysis of laptop in hand. And you can see during COVID situation, we also distribute laptops among students. They came after maybe one year. Just they came once in a year during COVID to pick up their laptop. And we have maintained all the safety measures. You can see people are sitting here wearing masks, and they are getting their laptop and going back to the home. And this is a picture. It was a previous picture, like when no COVID. It was very simple. This time you can see they can get the picture of that kind of joyous, rather than they're coming just and receiving the laptop and going back. And then this is a very normal picture, but this is important. During laptop receiving, they feel this is a festival kind of things, like people are buying cinema ticket, but they're actually getting laptop. So it's like a toy. And then this is important to share you. Traditional COVID schools, it is a traditional COVID schools everywhere, because during COVID, students are not going to the school or college or educational institution. Rather than teachers are meeting them through online, every household level became school or college. So the dog, the pet is part of life. Though the household situation has been transformed during COVID with books, laptop, and pets and family members. It's all together. But it is a picture not from Bangladesh. This is a picture from I have collected from internet during COVID. It's like, I mean, traditional, the people who are very well off, they have money, they have paid, they have laptop, everything. But in Bangladesh, the situation always like this. When someone is getting laptop, everyone is curious to know what is happening there. So it's very common in Bangladesh. And our students, when they are getting laptop and they are sharing the laptop, sometimes I can share this picture from Sri Lanka. This is a news clippings from by Al Jazeera television, and also their news link here. You can see the people are struggling to have internet connection. They're climbing the tree, and it was the same in Bangladesh during COVID situation. But our students very much struggling. You know, the history of 1971 and the history of liberation war has given very much kind of power inside among all Bangladeshi people to struggle with anything. Even the picture from Sri Lanka, but the same picture, I don't have to share you, but it's the same thing happens in Bangladesh, even in India, Pakistan, or some other part of Asia. So that's really amazing to to run their life and education by facing all kind of limitations. And this is very kind of curious young generation, small kids, school. They're also trying to look at laptop. And now I would like to share in other way the way we engage our students. The way, traditionally we produce a bundle of papers. We write the assignment. But during this COVID, we have assigned a student to meet their community children or kids, to share them to show them sometime movies, sometime educational clips, or sometime to solve some of the math problem and other things. Because, kids, they were very happy when school were closed, because I think it's globally, it's true that kids really love sometime to go to school, but in Bangladesh, in some part of Asia, actually kids not enjoying class that much. So when the school is closed, they feel, wow, I don't need to go to the school. But after some time, they realize this life is boring at home. Even sometimes they are getting beat from their parents. Parents also unhappy to deal with the students. So what happens? It's like the family life also became very difficult for some of the household level. So in that time, our students actually made their family members and asked them to come together to know something, to discuss about some educational or syllabus things. That actually helps students, especially kids who don't have their own laptop or own smartphone even. And our students, they have sent a picture, video of their as a evidence, and our teachers are actually calculated their activities as an assignment. Like they have uploaded their picture, small video in our BLC. The BLC is a blended learning center we have established during COVID. That will be shown by Shuchi, how BLC is working. And so we actually connected community through laptop and our students that works with the university system, the education system itself. Like the model is very simple. Our students does have laptop and they have connections. Our students are connected with university to learn their courses, but it's boring, it's boring sometimes, just all the time online or on a screen. So our students went to the community to mix up with community people to get some experience, do small scale research or study, and submission to their own course teacher. And course teacher was highly empowered by university management. Look, you don't need to take the traditional exam all the way through online. Rather than you can give them this kind of small assignment, and the teachers were empowered by exam section to give additional marks for all these activities. That's the simple model of laptop in a village project that the project we run from one student, one laptop program. So now I would like to invite Tahmid to speak, and then I will ask Shuchi to get ready for Tahmid. Tahmid, this is your turn. I'm bringing you here on the screen so everyone can see you, the smiling Tahmid. Please, go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Now I'm presenting my screen. Sir, can you show my screen?
Yeah, it's clear. Go to full screen.
Actually, this is a new word. So let's welcome to the new word. Second, hello, there I'm Tahmid Chaudhary. Now I'm sharing with my beautiful journey or beautiful memories with my village children. So basically today we are here in a program like Laptop in Village. So I'm engaging with my village children, like teach with gamification. It means actually learning with fun. We are playing music, we are playing online video game, such as etc. And different kinds of learning stuff like YouTube learning thing, then online source learning source, etc. And some soft skills. As a university student, there is this pandemic situation when everything is closed, and our university is go through online, and are already said in BLC, go through in BLC, and I'm in village. So this time, this time, I used to sit my village children in my village yard. Sometimes we listen music together on my laptop, show them their some class video or YouTube, and to different kinds of learning stuff. I gave them my laptop and tried to learn it, how to use laptop or like thing. When I noticed that when they were always very happy with me when they use my laptop or clicking some mouse, clicking some keyboard, they're really very much happy when they engaging with me. In this way, I used to keep the small children engaged in learning with the laptop in my village. That's all. That's all for this. Thank you. This is my presentation.
Welcome.
Now I would like Suchi Apu for his presentation. Our presentation. Sorry.
Can you just,
Thank you so much. Sure, sir.
yeah, Shuchi.
So, sure, sir. So at first I'd like to share my screen so that you can see the slide that I have prepared for you. So today, you already know that we are doing a workshop or a seminar on laptops in village. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Budrunessa Shuchi from Department of English, Daffodil International University. And during COVID-19, it is 2 years back when I was in 3rd or 4th semester, and you already know that Dr. Syed Mizabur Rahman sir arranged Art of Living, and he is the founder of Art of Living. So I got lucky that I was a student of him that time. And he gave me an assignment about laptop utilization in village. So when everything was closed because of COVID-19, I was mentally broken because I couldn't go to online, couldn't go to offline classes, and can't attend the class physically. But it really has changed my thinking or perception that we can use online platform, and it was a blended learning center. Which was developed by DIU. So I got all the study materials from Blended Learning Center, and I was used to it, and I realized that that time through online education, everything was in open book. But I had to think that time critically, because as everything was in front of me, if I copy them, then that wouldn't be my education, and that wouldn't be evaluated. So I had to that time think critically, and I had to write it in my own way. I didn't memorize all the things all. So that time this platform really helped me a lot. So I transformed into online education that time, and thus I was also in advanced in technology, because I had to join online classes, and I had to use BLC, and I had to prepare my presentation or PPT. So basically I was advanced in technology that time, and this online education helped me a lot in time management, because I I was in my home, and all my studies that time I completed in my home. So the time also was managed, and I got enough time after my education, because I hadn't traveled to go to my university. So I also used the technology properly, and that led me to go for a community development project. And I was really inspired by sir. That time he inspired me a lot to do a community development project. So it was I named it as Creating Future Today, Going Beyond Pandemic. So as I had a lot of time after my studies, I used to sit with my village children. Uh, that time, all the education was transformed into online. So all the study material was uploaded in YouTube. So, but as they hadn't any laptop or devices, so I thought that time I have a laptop, and I got it from university, from one student, one laptop project. And I got lucky that I got my laptop before pandemic. So I helped them to use my laptop. They used to get all the study materials from my laptop, and they were also advanced in technology. They knew how to join online classes, and they knew how to type and how to search things on the internet. So that really helped them a lot. And that was my favorite. What should I say? That was my favorite YouTube channel. Maybe you already know English with Lucy. So I helped them to watch that videos. So they used to watch all the videos from that channel, and they learned English from that time. So they were very little, and I was really happy that they tried to speak in English. So all the activities that time I used to I used to listen music, and I used to let them use my laptop to learn computer and get all the study materials. And I have already mentioned that they used to learn English from my laptop. So that's all about my experience. I'm really happy and pleased to share my laptop with my village children. So thank you so much for listening me. Thank you.
You are
Thank you.
welcome, Shuchi. You're welcome, and you presented
Yes.
very well. I think everyone enjoyed your presentation, your passion. And especially 2 points is really very impressive. One is you have felt responsibility to serve the community, and you have utilized additional time, the travel time, for students' betterment. And I would like to declare here that Shuchi got a very good research funding from University of Erlangga, Indonesia. It's a matching fund with the university. She and another colleague, and I am also part of her research. We got $3,500 for doing research with the community to engage more and more. And I wish someday Shuchi will present alone to share more experience. And Tahmid also growing so that he will be doing the same. And I would like to conclude here my presentation with just 3 points. 3 points is important. COVID has given us lots of pain and lots of opportunities, especially time and using technology positively for making a change. And COVID also gave an opportunity to think about low-cost school. Like right now, we are about 200 people from different parts of the world in single platform. So it can be very low-cost school and education that can create more opportunity for internationalization. And I would love to see sometime, maybe a very good number of students from this class will be inspired to join other classes from Let's Learn project and also they will be learning more from other classes and courses. And finally, they will be they will act globally, definitely, by knowing local reality. So they will be growing globally and locally together. And thank you, Dan. We have spent 30 minutes. Now it is good to open the floor and after your remarks. Dan, over to you.
Well, thank you. It's been a very educational and inspiring to hear the work that you have done on a mass scale, and in particular to hear from our two students about what they've done in bringing their laptops to the village. And what we want to do now is open it up to all. Well, at this point, I think it's 196 people, and people keep coming, which is wonderful. To ask questions of Dr. Rahman and of Tamid and Suki about their experience. I think one of the things that I am very excited about is the democratic possibilities of this, of bringing education to people and different kinds of education and different access to the internet to people who don't usually have it. And I think that's so important in the world today, that knowledge not be the monopoly of the elite, but that we find ways to bring it to everyone. And so with that thought in mind, and anything else that you have, questions, comments, ideas for the future, the floor is open. So all you need to do is raise your electronic hand, because there's so many people, we wouldn't be able to see you if you raised your physical hand. So if you go down to the bottom of your screen where it says reactions and click on that, then all these little cartoon icons come up, and at the bottom it says raise hand, and you click on that and you see my hand got raised, and then you go to the top of the screen and we know that you have a thought or a question. So the floor is open.
We got already fans. Yeah.
Okay, great. Let's go into, there we go. Israt,
Yeah.
you seem to be first.
Yes.
And everybody, if you can go on gallery view now so we can see you when you speak, that would be great. Or if there's a better way to do it, Dr. Rahman, you could do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm facilitating the group discussion here. So
Okay.
We have seen a very good number of hands, but I don't know how it happens, but at the same time, it's disappeared right now. So anyone, you have any question or anything to complement how we can do further, or how we can do something much better, what we are doing right now? This is your comments, question.
If we've lost the hands, maybe we should just try again and to go down and hit raised hand. If that's not working, just speak up.
Yeah. I can see lots of cameras are open. That's good. But Dan, I would like to share one thing. Initially, it was very hard in Bangladesh to keep the camera open because of internet signal and some other reason. Even we have some camera shyness. We are not comfortable to keep the camera on, but day by day, they are trained themselves, and day by day, the internet quality also improving in Bangladesh. So we are more capable to keep the camera open. And now I'm really happy to see that most of the cameras are open. So yes, Jahidul Hassan, it's your turn. Jahidul Hassan, yes.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam.
I'm Jahidul Hassan Rishad, and I'm a fresher from DIU, from Department of Software Engineering. And I'd like to thank all of you for giving me this chance to talk in front of you guys. And that, sir, can you repeat the question before you?
It's not question. You have joined the class and you have listened about what happens during COVID and how DIU students helps village people or the students or kids who don't have laptop, but you can use your device for their development.
Okay. But at first, I would like to say that I'm a little bit nervous because it's my first time and that I'm talking so much people.
What the hell?
Have never talked like this open field. So just
Welcome. We're very
I'm very thankful that the DIU has taken, and I think there is a noise coming from.
yeah. Everyone who's not speaking, please put yourself on mute.
That makes my laptop is broken.
There
Thank
was a bad noise coming from someone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
think
can.
everyone's muted now, so you can go ahead.
DIU is taking an very good step by providing laptop to students. But I have something like a complaint type thing, that is, and DIU is giving laptop to the students who are like on 5th semester or 4th semester, but about the freshers who just got into university, they like me, and I'm not from a rich family, and it was and I also didn't have any laptop. So I brought a laptop from a store with EMI facility because I couldn't afford the total money. So that point is, if DIU could do something like that, and they provide the laptop during the admission, so that students could learn how to use it more advanced. Like me, I'm from a software department, and if DIU gave me the laptop during admission, so I didn't have to force my family to buy me a laptop right now, because it's like a nature for a software engineer to have a laptop from the beginning. I think you should see that more.
Wonderful. Your question, or it's not complaint. You are just submitting your submission of having laptop in the evening, but the project objective designed in a way so that student needs to be sustained with the university, and then we can offer the laptop. Because sometimes we have some experience like students after admission getting the laptop and not coming back. Did you got my point? And that's why it's a project, the design of the project in that way. But we will definitely pass this point to the authority to think about it. And thank you, sir. And next, Mr. Siam.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot for all of you guys, and give me some opportunity to share my opinion. And first of all, I would like to share that during the COVID pandemic and the negative impact of the COVID situation on the mental health are reported by lots of media, as well as Facebook, Instagram, and many other social medias where we're hearing this news, and those the news are impact in negatively. That's why I was little bit anxiety for my educations and in my future life. And I heard that one of my cousins was admitted in DIU, and he was passed with his laptop, and he served in our well in our society, and he did some social work, and I little bit encouraged, and that's why I was admitted in DIU, because there is a beautiful campus, and they provide some laptop after 4th or 5th year, I think so. And first of all, in the first semester and second semester, that all of the courses are a little bit easy, and that's why they provide us some laptop, and I think that's are so useful for us. And in when I admitted in the Daffodil International University, I got lots of facilities, as well as communication issues, and I revoked my exhaustions, and I feeling good. And I little bit proud of I read in Daffodil International University. And thanks a lot to give me some sharing.
Okay, wonderful. You have mentioned one thing that is really important. During COVID, lots of students was depressed, nothing to do with anything. So you are attracted by your cousin that he's doing some good work in the community, and you have joined, and it encourage you to get admission and also to do the same thing. And today you are joining. That is also part of your extra effort. It's not a mandatory thing, but you are joining here. And we can go to the Mahbubur Rahman. Mahbubur Rahman. Yes, it's your turn.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. At first I would like to thank Professor Omar Ali and Syed Raju for giving me this opportunity and this amazing session. I would like to say that we all have computer probably, and sometime we should give this to child and many child around us, because we know that there are many brilliant students around us. So the child who didn't have computer, and if they got a computer or laptop and explore the world with positive view, they can learn many things, because in future the world will lead by this computer and technology. So it's very important. It's very important to share the opportunity to others, students and childs around us, for to know about this technology. So that's all.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you. You have added another point that is really important. The world is getting changes every day, and technology is a must to move anywhere, to do anything. So if we want to expand our future, we need to train our people around with proper use of technology rather than misuse or abuse of technology. So this is a wonderful point. If we fail to utilize it, then we'll be in trouble. But if we can use it positively for a good change, positive changes, then it will play a very good role. Thank you. Thank you. The another hand, we are almost closing. It's like we have only 5 or 7 minutes from now. Fuad Ashraf. Fuad Ashraf.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I am Fuad Ashraf from first semester software department. So first of all, I would like to thank the organizers who invited us to join this meeting.
I don't know.
So
maybe you have kept 2 devices open. You need to switch off one device and then you can talk.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Is it okay now?
Much
Very
better.
clear.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, sir, first of all, I would like to thank Daffodil International University that the initiative that they have taken to provide laptops to all the students, because I think we all should know that our government has raised an issue to develop our country by digitalizing, and they already taken the initiatives to digitalize our country by setting up a goal. So the initiative that has taken by Daffodil International University to provide laptop to the students are one of the process of being digitalized our country. So that's why I want to thank DIU. And I think these are the initiatives that help DIU to be the if you take a look, the recent rank, Daffodil University was one of the toppest private universities in Bangladesh. So I think these are the reasons that Daffodil is one of the top ranked universities. So yes, I would like to thank Daffodil International University for providing these laptops, and I think which will help many of the students who can provide or cannot afford these laptops. So I think it will help the students to be more digitalized, to be more attached with technologies, And in the next generation, if we can't do anything, if we can't attach us with the modern technologies. So I think this is the process that we have to maintain, and thus we can success in our life. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You have talked about digital divide. That is really important. Digital divide is a concept that has been explained in a way, if we actually can't go together, then some people will be alone. So that will not actually give us peace or the social harmony finally. And that's why your point is really important. Think about how we can actually divide. Anyway, so we are almost done. No more comments. I can see good comments in, and thank you, Omar, to pinpoint the issue. The COVID has given us both pain and opportunities. Yes, this is really feelings from my core of heart, and I'm sure everyone. And even today's class is outcome of COVID. I think maybe it will happen after 10 years. But it brings ahead. COVID actually facilitated so many things for bringing faster. So this is also kind of outcome in my perception. And I think our time already 45 minutes, and if we can really close the class within 50 minutes, it will be really great to share with others, because we want to keep the recording for everyone on after this class so that we can share and care. So it is over to Dan.
Okay, before we close out, I just want to give anyone or encourage anyone who is in the United States or in a country other than Bangladesh, if you have any questions or thoughts you'd like to share before we close out. We'd love to hear how these stories have impacted on you. No?
I saw a comment from Jeff Aaron in the chat.
And what does it say? Jeff Aaron is a longtime builder of the community that has engendered Let's Learn, and perhaps he wants to add something. Jeff, before we go.
I've been a longtime fan of Dr. Rahman. I think he's a wonderful, wonderful leader, teacher, and great friend. And I've been very inspired by all of the students and others who've attended today. I'm amazed and heartened and inspired by how exciting this presentation has been, and by how interested and engaged the students are. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Okay.
I'll just add one thing, if I may.
Yes,
I just want to say that if you have enjoyed this presentation, which it sounds like many people have, if you have enjoyed this presentation, I want you to go like this, do snaps into the camera. Have you enjoyed it? Let's see those snaps. Liana, I'm not seeing the snaps. There we go. Everybody snapping. Budranessa, I don't see the snaps. Are we snapping? Yes. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you all. And welcome to Let's Learn. Now that you have come to one workshop, I want to encourage you to come to more. Next Saturday, I'm having a conversation with Daniel Mamposa, who is the head of the Savannah Trust in Zimbabwe, in Central Africa. And he's a longtime political theater person who brings the theater work to villages throughout Zimbabwe to give people a chance to perform the issues of their village. And so if you want to register for that, it's free, like everything else at Let's Learn. Go to our website, which is, Omar, if you could put that in the chat, that would be really helpful. And then you can click on that and register for that class, because we'd love to see you there as well, and learning about things happening in other parts of the world. I want to thank you all of the students who came out. There's 200 of you. It's very, very impressive. You have the honor of being the largest Let's Learn class so far in our 1.5-year history. And I know that is because you all know Dr. Rahman and and follow his leadership. And we're very grateful that he's a part of the Let's Learn project. Thank you so much, Dr. Rahman, for your great work, both at Daffodil University and internationally with Let's Learn and so many of the other things that you do. You are truly an international leader and innovative educator around the globe. So we're very, very proud to be working with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Step
Right.
forward.
Well, with that, everybody, please do click on the link that's in the chat for the Let's Learn project initiative. We would love to have all of you on all of the sessions. And again, a very big thank you and lots of snaps to everybody here. Dr. Rahman, thank you for always being such an inspiring leader. My dear friend and colleague, Dan Friedman, thank you. And all of the students, especially the students who presented today, thank you so much for this wonderful conversation. We are very inspired here in the United States and in other places from the work that you're doing there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, everybody, and a good morning, good afternoon,
Thank you.
wherever you may be.
Yeah. Bye.